Hi everyone, this is Dira here again with another video. Welcome to my channel. In this video I will speak about the Saturn transit. In Vedic I use Vedic sidereal system, astrology system, and in Vedic astrology its name is Shani Gochar, and in Vedic astrology Saturn is in the sign of Capricorn. Right now, when I am recording this video in February of 2021, and Saturn has been there for more than a year, because in Vedic sidereal system Saturn entered in the sign of Capricorn on 24th of January in 2020. And basically it will stay there until 16th of January in 2023, because after entering in the sign of Capricorn in 2020 in January, on 24th of January, after that Saturn will enter the sign of Aquarius on 29th of April in 2022, but Saturn will be retrograde, so it will go back to Capricorn on 12th of July in 2022, and after that Saturn will leave the sign of Capricorn behind on 17th of January in 2023. So these are the dates. So Saturn has been in the sign of Capricorn for more than a year when I am recording this video in February in 2021. And in this video I will speak I am speaking to natives who have Gemini Ascendant or Moon sign, or Cancer Ascendant or Moon sign. This Vedic chart is set on Gemini Ascendant, and to Gemini Ascendant the sign of Capricorn is in their 8th house. And as you can see, Saturn is not alone there, but together with Jupiter, Pluto, and even Mercury is there right now. So the 8th house, first of all you must know that Saturn transit is quite heavy transit, and it is about restrictions and obstacles, particularly in the beginning of a transit. You will feel that the transit is quite heavy. You have a lot of obstacles, you have a lot of restrictions, and but after a while, and you must work really hard, you must have a lot of self-discipline, and after a while you will realize that if you work really hard, you can improve your situation on that field of life where Saturn is transiting. And Saturn is not alone here, but together with Jupiter, so it is for a while. So it is quite probable that if you work really hard on this field, you will get blessings, not just from Saturn, but from Jupiter too. And you must also know that Saturn is transiting, as I showed you the dates. Saturn is transiting in one sign for about 2.5 years. So that is a quite long period of time, relatively long period of time. And we still have about 1.5 year from this transit left, 1.5 year about. So this 8th house is about it is about the partner's money anyway, joint assets, so financial matters, but it is also about intimacy and sexuality, and it is also about death, and not just physical death, but every form of transformation and it is also about hidden secrets and, in this way, occultism and insurance cases. So you will face restrictions, and you must use your self-discipline on this field of life during this period of time. But if you learn the lesson of Saturn, you can improve this field of your life. And the Cancer Ascendant, yeah, I will change the position of the planets, just a moment. So to Cancer Ascendant, this Saturn transit is happening in their 7th house. So this is the planetary positions right now to Cancer Ascendant, and the 7th house is about connections and relationships. First of all, it is about marriage or the love relationship, but every sort of relationship in which you have some sort of commitment, because it is also about friendships, and it is also about business relationships. But first of all, it is about marriage. So during this period, Cancer natives can face that if they haven't committed yet, they would like to commit, or maybe they are not ready to be committed, but people in their life would like to persuade them to commit. So that will be the test to you. Are you ready to be committed? If you haven't committed yet, are you ready to be committed with a partner in your work, at your workplace, in your business relationship, in your private life? If you have already been committed to someone, your commitment will be tested very much, because Saturn is about that. You will be tested many times during this period of time if you really want to stay committed, or it can also mean that your partner will be tested in this way. Maybe you will get hurt by your partner in a way, and you will be hesitant if you really want to stay committed to this partner any longer in your life in the future. And as this transit is in the sign of Capricorn, it can also mean that not just your private life, but your business life or work life will be in the center, and the relationship connection in your business life. And your commitment will be tested very much. Yeah, I think quite briefly that's all, and let's see the cards. I will use Lenormand deck in this spread, and Keeper deck, and Steampunk Tarot, and I will use a Moonology card, but the moon phase will not be important in this spread, only the message on the card that will be important. Okay, let's start with the Gemini Ascendant. Labyrinth. Fox from Lenormand deck. Thief. Concern from Keeper. Nine of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles from Steampunk, and we will check the last card later. and the Lily from Lenormand. Poverty from Kipper, and the Chariot from Starbuck. So the Gemini Ascendant, this Saturn transit was about the 8th house, and can you see? You are searching. You are searching. I would say that you have no idea who you can trust. If you haven't had a fixed relationship and status in your life, you don't know who you can trust. You are trying to find your partner, your business partner, in your private life, but you don't know who you can trust. You will face how can I say, the hidden side or negative side of people, how cunning they can be, and you have no idea who you can trust after a while. And anyway, if you check it, most of the cards are not about emotions. Only this card is about emotions, but even this card is about, and it is about emotions and desire, but when Lily is about pure-heartedness, when somebody has a pure heart. So this card is about a person who you can trust, and this card is about a person who you cannot trust. And this card is about, these two cards is about searching for somebody. You are trying to find people who you can trust. You are trying to differentiate from friends to foe. So that will be the beginning of this transit, or that was the beginning of this transit. You will have quite serious concern, financial concern. It can mean that you will lose money or material stuff, and it can cause you some sort of financial issues in your life, and it will cause a real headache to you. And if you check the steampunk cards, they are speaking about just the same, because this card is about poverty. This is the same. They mean the same, but this card is about being wealthy, financially stable. And this card is about when you are ready to act. So by the beginning of this transit, you realize that you cannot trust anybody when it is about money. Probably later you will realize it, because you must face it, because you will have some loss, financial loss. And by the end of this transit, Saturn will force you to face that. What you want. Do you want to have a good financial stability, good financial background, or do you want to lose your money, or do you want to be poor? Honestly, do you want to live in poverty? And Saturn will prompt you to take action. So nothing will fall into your lap for free. That is the lesson of Saturn. Because most of the time, and almost every person, every native Saturn is a teacher, a quite hard and strict teacher, and Saturn will teach you quite hard lessons. And that will be your lesson. If you don't care about your money, if you don't want to work for your money, take action. You can get into poverty quite easily, and you shouldn't trust everybody in life when it is about financial matters. That is the main message, I would say. And I will not pull more cards, I think it is quite clear. And let's see the last message. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That's the message. And anyway, it is about the Capricorn sign, and in Vedic sidereal system, Saturn is in Capricorn. It is. So yeah, it is a quite positive message with this card. So if you are ready to take action and to be cautious in your financial matters, you can end a tough cycle in your life. Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you for your attention, and let's see the Taurus Ascendant. Oh, sorry. Not Taurus, but Cancer. That is the next one. I don't know why I wanted to go back to Taurus. So Cancer Ascendant. And this is the planetary position to Cancer Ascendant. Saturn is in their 7th house. The key. Crossroad from Lenormand deck. Toil and labor. Main male, wow. Ace of Swords. King of Wands, wow. Oh, we will not check it yet. Sorry. Just later. Okay. And we have two men. Can you see? And it is in your 7th house. And as I have already told you, your commitment in your relationship will be tested. Just a moment, I can pull some more cards. Magnifying glass. Coffin. Death. So, connected to this 7th house, because it is about that. Cancer Ascendant. So you must look closer your relationships in your life. And you will have new opportunity in your life. Probably it is about your private life, I would say. But it can mean, it can mean else, connected to your job. But we will interpret it in different ways, 2 ways. So you must make a decision connected to a new opportunity, but you must take a look at it quite closely, quite thoroughly. That's the lesson. This is the lesson. You must take a decision, but look it quite closely, what it is about. If it is in your private life or if it is in your professional life, it doesn't matter. You must look it quite closely. Or probably this is the beginning of the transit, so it has already happened, because Saturn has been in the sign of Capricorn for more than a year. And as you can see, it is about toil and labor and coffin. If it is about your professional life, you have to work really hard, and it is a quite hard time to you, and you would like to end it. You would like to start a new cycle in your professional life. I would say that these men can mean two different men, but they can be the same. But I would feel that they are two different men. So probably two different men will play a quite important role in your life during this period of transit period of time. And can you see Death card and Coffin? So a cycle will end in your life. If it is about your professional life, in that field of life, something will end totally, and you must speak quite clearly about that. It can also mean that you had communication issues with that man, with your man, or with men around you, and that's why conflicts with these men, these two men, or one man, probably they are two men, and that will cause an end and a new cycle in your life. If it is about your private life, then you realize that you are not so happy in your relationship. You will feel that you are quite overburdened, and sometimes you will feel that this relationship is just I don't know, a sort of second job to you, and nothing more. So you just work and serve in your relationship, but you are not happy in that relationship, and it can happen that you will meet another man, and in this way your commitment will be tested during this period of time. Yeah, just a moment. And this conflicts, a quite serious argument, will lead to a breakup, or maybe you will stay committed. It depends on you, but you will have quite serious crisis. Or this card can mean that you will break up, or it can also mean that you cannot continue the relationship in this way because it is not good for you. And this can also mean, that if you are a woman, your partner has some status, because you know Capricorn is about that anyway. But this man is always at his workplace or away from you, because he always has something to do with his business. So this can be another issue in the relationship. Maybe you don't feel that you work hard, but your partner is like that, and he doesn't care about you because he doesn't really have enough time to spend with you. So that can be the other issue, another problem. And in this situation you can meet another man. This, once is about a passionate man, and Two of Wands is about when somebody is not committed. So it can mean that this man is quite passionate about you. Who knows, maybe you will have the opportunity to have a passionate affair with this man, but you will not have any sort of commitment to each other. And if you check this main male, it is about status and work and probably money, but no emotion in it. And the other man is about passion, but without commitment. So yes, your relationships, your commitment will be tested quite strongly by Saturn. Okay, and let's see the last card, the message. Confidence is your key to success. So yeah, During this transit, you must face, I would say that you must face if you who you need, or if you need anybody in your life, or why do you need a relationship. So you should ask yourself if you are really confident as a person, or maybe you need another person to be confident. Because if you really want to be successful at your workplace, in your professional life, or in your private life, you must have confidence and to stand for yourself. And if you have any sort of issues with your partner, you must be confident to express it, to discuss it. Or if your issues cannot be solved, then in this case you need confidence to make a decision and step out of a relationship. So if you want to make a good decision and you want to be successful in private life or in your professional life, you must have confidence. Yeah. Yeah, good. Then I think that's all. I will not pull more cards. So thank you for your attention and for visiting my channel and for watching my videos. If you like it here, come again and like and share and subscribe to my channel, and you can write comments. If you write, please write in English and I will be happy to read them. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.